one. Hello, monsters, bitches, and gentlefolk. Welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, her, and you can call me Char. My haunted players today are ready to go.
Ooh, spooky. My name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and today I'll be playing Wilmer Adamith III. And he is a sorcerer, half-elf. And we just transported. We just teleported into the super spoopy in front of the super spoopy mansion, but also Wilmer is a rich boy, so he just knows a lot of really rich boy houses, so this just looks normal to him.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
That's fair enough.
All mansions are haunted in his mind until the ghost starts showing up where he will pee his pants.
Amazing. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Borba Skullcleaver, the orc barbarian, whose pronouns are also she, her. Borba's doesn't really like getting teleported. Makes her stomach feel really gross, but she's dealing with it. And there's a spooky mansion in front of her, and she's trying to be all tough. She's like, I'm not afraid. It's fine. We got this. We're going to be the best. We're already number one. We're going to stay that way.
That's true. Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda Lourenço. My pronouns are she, her, and tonight I am playing the adorable Mila Thornfire. She is a halfling bard, basically a toddler, and she is feeling, her pronouns are she, her, and she is feeling... she's waiting to see how she's feeling. She sees a mansion in front of her. She's gonna act all tough. Will she be scared? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Hey everybody, my name is Emily Matchette. My pronouns are she, her, and I play the gnome rogue Steve, who is also she, her. Steve is feeling pretty good that they're in like first place where they've got the most points. But looking at this spooky ass mansion in front of her, she's kind of wishing she spent maybe some more time in any other room during the training period of the craftsmanship. But you know what? She's good at that, so she stuck with it.
Before we dive into our 7th session, we have some sponsors to thank.
Wilmer Adamith Mayanis III here, and I just got back from the Geekwood.ca online store. Their friendly shopkeeper showed me their epic dice vaults. Gorgeous epic dice sets, gorgeous dice vaults, and other original handcrafted one-of-a-kind D&D accessories. I bought one of their D&D charisma boosting pins, and I love it so much. I had a word with Geekwood's Master of Coin. By using the promo code TIDDIES with 2 Ds, you can add a free D&D pin to your order. If you live in Canada, shipping is free on all items. That's geekwood.ca for all your luxury D&D needs.
Woo!
Woo!
Fine. Have you heard of Nerdy Narwhal Co.? Everyone is talking about them. Their hand-polished, manufactured dice and handmade nerdy earrings are a must. Darling, if you aren't rolling with a Nerdy Narwhal dice, what's the point? Plus, they're Canadian. Beautiful British Columbia cannot compete with the beauty of their glittery, colorful, lustrous dice. Stop on by their Etsy store and use my promo code Tabletop Tiddies, all caps, no spaces, darling, and get yourself 15% off on me. That's Nerdy Narwhal Co. on Etsy. What are you waiting for? Go now.
Where do I, Borba, go to unwind? The Stormcrow Alehouse, a sports bar but for geeks, is a community space where everything from the decor to the design of the menus are filled with science fiction and horror fandoms. My usual at the Stormcrow Alehouse is the Dungeon Burger and their random shots. You roll a d20 and let the whims of fate build your burger and choose your shooter. They have vegan and gluten-friendly options and a carefully curated selection of 20-plus local beers on tap and signature cocktails like Romulan Ale, Butterbeer, and Cthulhu Tiki. Stormcrow Alehouse, Canada's most apocalyptic bar, is open for dine-in, delivery, and takeout.
Masks are now essential, darling, and they don't have to be boring. Stitch Too Far is a Canadian online business specializing in reusable 100% cotton handmade face masks. They have over 100 designs to choose from, including Doctor Who, Star Wars, Pokemon, and more. Stitch Too Far is proud to support Tabletop Tiddies by giving all listeners 15% off your order using code TIDDIES with 2 Ds at checkout. Visit etsy.ca/shop/stitch2far or Stitch Too Far on Instagram. See you soon, darling.
That's a new one, and I like it.
Yeah!
So last time on Tabletop Tiddies, our adventurers formed their Wild Well Trial official team, dubbing themselves Marge's favorites. Wilmer was pulled away to a secret meeting regarding his sister Seaphora, who is also participating in the tournament. Everyone met some new competitors, including Paya, the merfolk fish person, Aiden, the elven wizard, and Barry, the dragonborn, before going to sleep in their dormitory room. Rigorous training activities were practiced for the following week, earning everyone new feats and skills. But still, there was no sign of Timber, besides a withered goodberry waiting on Mila's breakfast tray one morning.
What does it mean?
Currently in first place, Marge's favorites are able to have the full allotment of time for their first real Wild Well trial, the haunting of Fall Mansion. So you all lose your stomachs as you're teleported once more and suddenly appear at the bottom of a stone staircase, looking up at the front of a large, elegant, Gothic mansion. The mansion is large in size but doesn't appear to have more than 2 or 3 floors, but what it lacks in height, it makes up for in pure girth. You can only imagine how many rooms are inside.
Yeah. Sorry.
It sounds like a penis.
You can pick any other word like
Why?
with acreage,
The
square
front
footage.
entrance is 2 impressively large wooden doors with a small chain beside it and a thin iron mail slot. There are 2 levels of tall windows, and you can hear a lively and boisterous party is going on inside. Candle glow welcomes you in, allowing you to see dancing figures, and a string quartet starts to play a waltz.
A party, and Steve goes rushing in.
Yeah. Wilmer follows.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Morva would like. Did they say that this was like the mystery, or was it the haunting of the mansion?
It was
You
when they
have to
announced
the
us?
mystery.
You have
The
to
mystery.
solve the mystery, but it is called
Okay.
the haunting of Fall Mansion.
They said that as we were getting teleported.
Yeah.
Okay, Borba would like to investigate before she walks in because of that specifically.
No.
All right,
If
Borba.
nothing was said, I would be like, yeah, it's fine. But straight up, would like to do some sort of perception check or something.
for sure. You can definitely give me an investigation right now.
Okay, that's gonna suck. Oh, 16.
16, nice.
All right, never mind. I was
So
Not too
you
shabby.
can see this like weird shimmer on the door, Borba. And with this 16, you also notice that there seems to be a glass window on the 2nd floor that's unlocked.
Hey guys, that door is glowing. I don't know if we should walk into it. It might be a trap.
It's
Just
a
saying.
party.
No, but like, look, that window up there is super unlocked, and that can you not see that thing is glowing? It's like it's being weird and shiny. I don't
We
trust
should go.
It's called metal.
it. Wilmer, I swear to God.
Any magic user can give me an Arcana check now that Borba's told you the
Alright,
door is
yeah.
glowing.
I got it.
It's doing a weird shiny.
18.
just metal, guys.
It's metal.
Let's see what I got. Yeah.
I don't know if it's metal.
So
Yeah, Wilmer knows. I don't. I got a 6.
Wilmer, with your 18 Arcana check, you can tell that there seems to be some sort of force ward on this door that would damage someone if you tried to force your way through it.
But it's a party.
You could still try to do it.
Okay, I'll turn to the group and be like, guys, there's like some kind of force word.
See, I told you.
I think Borba should touch it just to see what happens. Some of us
Okay,
don't
wait.
have
Let's not be
50
hasty.
50
Let's-
HP here.
Let's not be hasty. Borba, darling, you said the second story window was unlocked,
Yeah, look, I point.
and I climb up to it.
All right, give me an athletics check.
What? Oh man.
It's on the second story. You gotta climb up some vines.
You think she's just gonna let you climb up without rolling?
It's part of my thief subclass. So I get second story work. It just doesn't cost me extra movement.
Yeah.
18.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
You climb up here, no problem. So you're on now this like balcony parapet that's here in front of this unlocked window. You still see the party from the upwards angle, but you can't really make out shapes, but just like dark figures dancing in this, what seems to be like a hallway ballroom.
What do you see?
Can you
Seems
let us up?
fine. You climb up. It seems fine.
I'm a climb.
Borba stands
22!
underneath. Oh, never mind.
20!
Wow,
I-
nice.
Want
Borba
to
was
carry
gonna
me
be
up
like-
with that nat 20? Because I am not strong.
Tell you what, Wilmer, you go first, and if you fall, I'll be down here to break your fall. Okay, that way you don't like crack your neck or something. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
so kind.
Okay, thank you.
No
Cracked your
problem.
neck open.
I
I got a 7.
You won't fall, Wilmer, but you
Okay.
physically cannot pick yourself up on the vine.
It's like he
Oh.
can't do a chin up.
Yeah.
It's just
on the
hanging there.
wall in episode 1. We've established that he has
That was a
climbing
different
skills.
time.
That was a good roll.
It's the luck of the
That was-
dice, my friend.
All right.
You could like throw a rope down and pull me up, or
I'm trying
Or
to see. Do I?
I'm
have...
sorry. It's me and Mila up here. You think we're going to pull you up?
I think actually I have, as an orc, I have a powerful build. You count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift. I don't know if that helps anybody.
You can definitely carry Wilmer if you want to.
Okay, all right. I begrudgingly do it.
can
'cause
I
I'm
like
just
hop on
"Ugh."
his back like a backpack? Her back.
Yes.
Okay, just watch out for Floof. Watch out for Floof.
Okay,
and Floof
yep,
pops
I
out
will.
like.
Hi, Floof. I love you. What?
Floof's confused.
Borba, can you roll Floof's perception for me?
Yes, absolutely. Why am I not on the character sheet? There we go. Perception is a 5.
All right. You guys keep climbing.
I gotta roll up thing?
Yeah,
Is it
athletics.
athletics? Okay, hold on. I'm on Floof's, not mine. I gotta scroll up because I have a lot of things here now and it's super long. Where is
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
so many
It's
things?
so exciting.
21.
Nice. Yeah. It was going to be a +5 athletics check to carry Wilmer up, but you made it. No problem. So now you're all on top of this parapet, which kind of like curves to the side so you can look as you're all like shifting to fit everybody on this balcony. Mila, you'd be like furthest to the side and you can see the back garden as well now. But yeah, you're all by this open, unlocked window.
Homer, get off my back, please.
Okay.
I thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I go inside.
All right, Mila, you open up this glass pane, take your first step forward. Nice sound effects.
Thank you. I'm an actress.
And you find yourself in this like dark room. There's no light inside. There's no people in here. It's abandoned.
The one who doesn't have dark vision again, going first.
I can't see.
And everybody else, you still see lights coming from the inside of this building.
Cool, let's go in. But don't
Yeah, I'll go
trust
in.
anyone.
Want to go to the party?
I want a party.
All right, you are all climb in through this window, and as you do, the glass pane falls back down into place. And looking out in front of you, you get a clear look of this room before you. Now there are like candles on the wall that light up, giving a dim light to the room. And what was once filled with light and laughter is now dark, silent, and cold. You hear the slow ticking of a grandfather clock as a gust of wind pushes you all further into the hallway. You hear something like click behind you. And you're on the second floor in a narrow hallway that has like paintings on the walls.
Guys, I knew this was a bad idea. This was a trap for sure.
Perception check, please.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a challenge. Like, it's a trial. It should be a little bit of a trick, right?
Yeah, you guys were like, oh, it's a party. It's not a party.
All right,
Yeah, I
Steve.
crit fail that. It still looks like a great time to me.
It's a dark great time. But yeah, you don't get any odd sensation coming into the room. Borba, with your 13 perception, you feel like a twinge on the back of your neck, and like goose pimples go on your green orc flesh on your arms.
Oh. Wilmer, I think I pulled something in my back when I carried you, and that didn't feel very good. Oh.
Do you want
May
me to
I also do
massage it?
perception?
Go for it, Mila.
Nat 20.
Oh,
It's my second nat 20 of the night.
Oh my gosh, we're like,
And you will never
5
get one
minutes
again.
in.
You're jinxing it.
You just jinxed it.
Frick. No.
With this perception check of a critical success, your body feels like drawn to one edge of the hallway that's behind a turn. And walking that way, you see this red door that seems perfectly pristine, but you notice that everything around you seems like slightly dirty. So there's something off about everything else. There's like a layer of grime on everything. It's wet. It's almost like damp, moldy in here. But this door is perfectly fine.
Curiouser. I go for it. I try to open it.
So reaching for this door, it's a metal handle here, and it doesn't open at all, but it does seem I'm going to give you continuing on with that nat 20 perception. As you walk down the hall, there were other door handles that didn't seem as ornate as this one.
Guys, this is weird. Look, this door is like perfect, but the other ones, they're not as good looking as this one. So
Maybe the mystery is in there and we need to figure out how to, like, unlock it.
okay.
By going into the other weird, creepy rooms.
Wait, hold up. The
Wait.
door's locked?
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna-
tried opening it, and then it wasn't opening.
Well, I could try to pick the lock.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, you approach this red door with an ornate metal handle. Do you want to go ahead and give me a sleight of hand for your thieves' tools?
7.
7. With your 7, unfortunately, you can't unlock the door, but you do, being this up close with it, using your tools, you notice an engraving in the handle of a 4-post bed.
Like a picture of a 4-post bed?
Yeah, it's a metal ornate door, and it seems to have this like weird carving in it of a 4-post bed. Yeah.
My first thought would be that we need to find this bed, but it might be in the room, so I don't really know. But should we just maybe take a look around?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
How
Yeah.
many doors are there, dungeon goddess?
So as you're on the upper floor, there are quite a few doors here, but not all of them will open. And it seems after Steve tries a few with her tools, she can tell that it's not that the doors are locked, they're magically sealed. But as you make your way down the hall, one door does open, and you step inside to a bedroom.
Ooh.
There is
What
a
does the bed look
large...
like?
Is it the
Yeah, there's a large 4-post bed that takes up most of this room, featuring what remains of a moth-eaten dark green comforter. The curtains on the 4-post bed are drawn but have turned slightly see-through due to age. And you notice a dark figure laying in the bed.
Hey, wake up!
Hello?
We're looking for the party.
Wilmer, I don't think there's a party. I really don't think there's a party.
What?
Borba, as you say, hey, wake up, you move the curtain of this bed, and there doesn't seem to be anything there.
I
Alright,
poke the
Cool.
area where we saw a shadow with my rapier.
Your rapier, Steve, pierces the pillow on this bed, and as it comes back out, as you pull it back out, some sort of like dark smoke starts to waft from the pillow.
a
Okay.
mattress filled with smoke?
Does it smell in any way, or is it just like smells like smoke?
Yeah, it just smells
Gonna
like
breathe it?
smoke. Yeah.
I
Mila
want it.
takes a giant whiff through her nose.
No, I do it. I do it
demon
like
smoke.
in. I do it like in science lab where you like waft it.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah. So no harm befalls you, but you don't get a weird sense of an odor or anything besides what you know as like fireplace smoke, like regular smoke.
I look below the bed.
Underneath the bed, there are cobwebs. A few cockroaches skitter by, but there doesn't seem to be anything underneath as well.
Well, I tried.
Can I look around the room for anything that would make sense? I don't know what I'm looking for. I just want
Like
to
a wardrobe or any, like what else is in the room?
Yeah. Other things that you notice in the room are a corroded bronze gramophone head that's right next to the bed on a side table. And you also notice a large wooden armoire in the corner and a mirror hung on the wall next to it.
I would like to go over. I'm gonna go over and look in the mirror just to see, because I've heard of vampire stories, so I'm gonna look. Oh wait, no, that'd be the opposite. Wilmer's not smart. He's gonna go and he's gonna look in the mirror and see if he can see someone lying in the bed or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a smart idea. Wilmer, you approach this mirror and you position yourself to see the bed behind you. And as you do, your breath like fogs up the glass. And you see like as if someone's writing with their finger, behind door appear on the mirror.
Behind door, someone just wrote on this mirror, and it wasn't me, and it wasn't me.
What did it say?
It said behind door.
Well, check behind the door.
The door we just came in?
Yeah, I checked behind the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve,
Oh.
when you open the door, or sorry, like move the door more towards being closed, you see this like strong man's barbell on the floor.
What?
Borba, pick it up.
Okay, I pick it up.
Borba, as soon as you touch this iron barbell, a minotaur skeleton bursts from the armoire, followed
Oh,
by a swarm
Jesus.
of bats that instantly goes for Wilmer, who's by the mirror.
No!
And I
Oh,
need
Jesus.
everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Oh,
like
man.
we click on our person and roll 20,
Oh.
our picture. People.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep track on paper because I have a lot of stuff going on. So I'm gonna try paper this time and see if that helps me.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
do you want me
see.
to re-roll then? Because I wasn't on.
No, I still see it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
And my initiative sucks.
So
I
my
got-
initiative is a 9.
I got
is
a 15.
12.
8. It's real bad, guys. I got a lot of other stuff going for me, and initiative is not one of them.
I feel like you're always last, Rachel.
Fine. It's true.
Well, I have
Alright.
the new slasher feat, so I got like a little addition to my dex, so my initiative went up, which was fun, but
Yeah, my
Nice.
strength went up, but nothing else.
My
The-
charisma went up from the feet. I'm very
Nice.
excited.
The bats are first to attack on
they
Wilmer.
have an attack.
Oh yeah, this is a swarm of bats, my friend. And as they occupy the same space as Wilmer, they all start to nip at you. And I'm just gonna. So you get a bit overwhelmed. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits.
Oh, sorry, 17. My bad.
Like fuck.
But does 17 still hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you take 5 piercing damage as the bats start nipping and clawing at any piece of skin that you have available to you.
Fun.
We're back. Oh, we're at full health, right? Because I hadn't
Yeah.
updated from
Yes.
when we were training and we had taken damage. Cool.
Yes, you are
Amazing.
all full health again.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mila, you are next in the initiative. You see poor Wilmer being bombarded by all of these bats and a minotaur skeleton standing tall and strong in front of this broken armoire, heavy breathing, staring across the battlefield of this bedroom.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I am going to use. Wait, bats? Do bats like sparkly things? No, no, never mind.
Crows like sparkly things.
Do they?
Crows, yeah.
Crows, yeah.
Gross. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use Bane on the bats.
Sure, yeah.
So, up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target that fails that saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throws.
Nice.
How many bats are there? Because I can only do 3.
This is a swarm, so you could probably get at least you could get the whole swarm of these small bats in this one spell. It counts as like a
Perfect.
single creature, sort of, because they're kind of like hive
perfect.
mind, you know?
Oh yeah. Okay, so you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Great. You could also technically attack the Minotaur with this, since it's up to 3 creatures.
Perfect. I will do that as well.
Great. All right, my bats got a 14.
Yeah,
Does a 14 save?
Yeah, 14 saves.
Okay.
Dang it. That's some charismatic
Wait,
bats.
Set 14?
Yeah.
I have a 14 spell save.
Oh, so then I do save, I think. Yeah, I still
Yeah,
save.
If
okay.
it ties,
I
then
think
it
so.
goes.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like
to
if
the
you hit the
defender.
AC, you hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
But my
perfect.
Minotaur got a 1, so he's definitely going to be affected by this Bane enchantment that you cast on him.
Perfect.
You'd see this like
Yeah.
shimmer glow about him and like enter into his bones and travel through his body as he's like greatly affected by this Bane.
Awesome.
Do you have a bonus action you'd like to do?
I
Or
am
movement?
going. No, you know what? I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration for Borba,
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
and that's my turn.
Fabulous. Steve.
Sorry, to clarify, Bardic Inspiration, I get to add a D4 to what? Is it D4? Is it D6?
It depends what
it's-
her level is. So I think for now it's still a D.
For now, it's still a D4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And it's
To-
to, like, attack, is it, like, damage or attack rolls? Or, like, saving
It's,
throws and stuff?
Ability check, attack, or saving.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Steve, it's your turn.
Hello. I would like to please go and try to swipe down some of those bats with my rapier.
Nice,
you.
go for it.
I got sneak attack. I'm assuming I'm within 5 feet.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, Wilmer's right there. 0
Does
feet.
a 9 hit?
Unfortunately, a 9 does not.
Well, I then disengage.
All right, disengage. And how far
You know
are
what,
you moving in this? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I would like to actually take the hide action and hide behind the bed.
Sure, yeah. You crouch down next to this 4-poster bed by the foot of the bed, out of the way of both the bats and the Minotaur. Speaking of, my lovely skeleton Minotaur is going to rush Borba
Of course.
with his large, like, skeleton-like great axe. Wow. Does a 9 hit?
Nah.
Oh, plus I have to minus a d4 to that because of Bane.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah,
So it, like
Bane.
super doesn't
So
hit.
really doesn't hit at all. He swings his great axe with 2 hands, just missing you, Borba, and it smashes down into the floor, sort of getting stuck there before he rips it out using a bonus action. Borba,
Oh, is me?
is you.
Okay.
I rolled a 9 for
I was-
initiative, and Borba
yeah.
rolled an 8.
I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I'm last.
Because I didn't
was
even
like,
put Wilmer
are
on my
you-
list. Thanks. Sorry, I forgot you.
It's
Oh,
okay,
no.
I'm used to it.
Are we also sorry, Char? Are we also rolling for our little friends?
They should go
companions?
on your turn. So
Okay.
we can do that when we go
I
next
can
to
wait
you.
until next turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can wait until my next turn. It's fine.
Okay. So I have friends in close proximity to me.
You do. Steve left you to hide, but
Well, it's fine. I'm just encased in bats.
she tried to help
Number
you.
1.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, you're a bit overwhelmed, Wilmer, as these bats are still in the same space as you. Their wings are like hitting you, getting caught in your hair, and you hear them go.
I like
Thank
just
you.
straight up just don't know how Wilmer's gonna be like, I am surrounded by bat. Can I just okay, so first up I'm gonna use my movement to just get the fuck out of the way of the bats.
Yes. If you do, they will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh god darn it. Eh? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just do it. If Wilmer's encased in bats. He's gonna permanently be terrified of bats after this. He's just running away.
Oh, okay. Oh, they only got a 10, so you're still good.
I am good.
They fail their attack of
ran away.
opportunity.
Yay.
They discombobulate themselves, hitting each other with their wings as you manage to scurry away. And what would you like to do with your action?
All right, we're gonna try to firebolt and burn these bats
Nice.
to death. This is a cantrip, and I hurl a mote of fire, making a ranged spell attack. So if it hits, it's 1d10 fire damage.
Perf.
Ooh, dirty 20.
That's so good.
Dirty
For a
20.
whole 1 fire damage.
I'm so sorry. This volatile cantrip. So your aim is true. It's kind of like throwing a dart for you, honestly, your firebolts, because they come out of your hand. And they strike true. This firebolt pierces the center of the swarm of bats. But of course, there are so many of them. It only hits one, and it falls to the ground and, like, just is dead.
Great. Just 100 more to go.
Yeah.
man.
Borba, that brings us to you and Floof.
Yeah, and I got a giant minotaur skeleton in front of me.
You do.
I'm gonna take a big old swing at him with my great axe.
Nice, go for it.
27
Oh, yeah, that hits.
and 12 slashing damage. I'm pretty sure it's slashing. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Your axe slices him across the chest. If he could bleed, he would. But of course, he is just bone. Parts of his calcified rib cage sort of like dust away as your axe collides with his chest, dealing 12
Awesome.
damage.
Amazing. And with that hit, Floof would also like to come out and give him a death glare.
Nice. Yeah, go for it, Floof.
That is, I believe you have to do a DC. You have to pass a DC 11 strength saving throw.
All right. Plus, I have to -4 on this. I got a 6, so I fucking fail.
Failed. So the next attack roll you have will be disadvantage.
Okay, can you try and remind
and
me?
-4.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This guy's just gonna do 0 damage.
Floof is on your shoulder, staring down this Minotaur who's like 80 times his size, basically.
Yes. Gives him a
square
nice
footage
big
wise.
Gives him a nice big hiss, just like, and then he's for some reason afraid of this cat.
Clearly, this Minotaur in its past life had a cat that was an enemy or something.
Yeah.
He is greatly affected by Floof's death glare, and that brings us. Did you have a bonus action you wanted to do,
Nah,
or
I
movement?
could. No, I'm good.
All right. Top of the initiative order with my bats. They, having lost Wilmer, turn to the next creature that they can see, which is Mila, and fly straight towards you, and they're going to try and bite you as well, occupying the same space that you're in. That's a dirty 20. So you're going to take 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Question for you.
Yes.
If Clove is on my shoulder or on my person, can they retaliate if someone attacks me? Or
They'll
do they
only
have to-
retaliate if they take the damage.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, so they deal 6 piercing damage to you, getting caught in your hair, tugging on it a bit with their feet as they start to peck at your face. And both Clove and yourself are next in the initiative order. What would you like to do?
Okay, so with my dagger, I'm just gonna she is freaking out because she has bats in her huge hair and she's like, I don't know what to do. So she just grabs her dagger and just starts slashing.
Fabulous. Yes, roll for me.
And that was a 24
Definitely 24 hits.
with 6 piercing damage.
All right. You find out as your dagger is slicing through these bats, jabbing at them, your dagger strikes true, but it seems that these bats are resisting some of the damage you're doing. You're not doing as much as you feel like you should be, and they take 3 points of damage.
Dang it. And Clove, because I guess they can also sense that we're not doing as much damage as we possibly could. They're also gonna start slapping to see if anything is gonna happen.
Nice.
So that was a 7.
What sort of damage does the slap do? Is this bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Nice. With a 7, unfortunately, that is not enough to manage to hit any of these bats flying in the air. I think it's a bit disgruntled with your hair being pulled in all directions. It's hard for Clove to see what's going on with its lack of eyes.
It's okay, Clove. We got this next time.
Did you have a bonus action you'd like to do?
I'm also gonna do inspiration for Wilmer.
Nice.
I go, here you go, Wilmer, and I wiggle my fingers, and you suddenly feel inspired.
Whew.
Thank you.
You're
Never
welcome.
felt better.
You're so welcome.
Steve.
What's up? I think I'm gonna go after the bats again.
Oh, can I say something? Sorry.
Yes, go for it.
You guys, they're not they piercing damage does not do them a lot of damage.
Oh.
Lovely.
You are all informed
like-
that they are resistant to piercing damage.
Thanks, Mila.
You're welcome.
I'm like I'm like have my axe still in this like skeleton. I'm like, I'm a little busy, but okay, thanks. I'll keep that in mind for when I get over there.
Like,
She's so distressed. She's like, I don't know what I'm saying, but there you go.
Steve.
Can I use the rope that I have in my kit to create a net to catch the bats?
I will say that you can't use the rope, but you do have extra material in your bag that you could use.
Excellent. Yeah, I just want to like
Yeah, go. Yeah, I love this idea.
just trap Mila inside with the bats.
It's very The Office.
throw the fabric on top kind of a thing.
Yeah, so these bats they're moving sort of in like this odd sort of pattern, kind of like fish, a school of fish in the water, very similarly. And you launch this sheet of material over top of them. Can you give me a strength check? Or athletics, whatever you would prefer.
It's both garbage.
I will, if your dex is better, you could use that, because you're being dexterous.
Is my dex better? A gnome rogue? My dex is going to be
A
better. But I still rolled a
pickpockety
5, so it doesn't matter.
Your 5
Just too short.
dex roll.
Oh,
You're-
no.
That's the thing. It goes through the bats, though, and you do manage to get about 4 of them in this material. And Wilmer already killed one, so these bats are now half the size they were before.
Cool.
You have a bag of bats.
I tie it off.
Okay. This Minotaur, looks down at his chest, looks back up at you, Borba, and he takes his great axe again and gives it a twirl overhead with 2 arms as he barrels it down on you once more.
With disadvantage.
Oh yeah, disadvantage and -4.
And -4.
And -4.
Woo! That's a
Thank
negative
God.
2.
Thank God.
Yes.
This roll gave me a little bit of a scare there.
Again, he seems to be showing off or something for you.
Yeah.
If he wasn't too busy twirling over his head, maybe he could actually hit his target. But no, instead it goes down on the other side.
Amazing.
And Wilmer, that's your turn.
Wilmer's gonna look at the bats and be like, fuck you, bats. Except he's not gonna swear because he doesn't like swearing, but he's gonna be like, screw you, bats. And he's gonna cast magic missile. So I'm gonna try to shish kebab these bats.
Are they still
with
around
some
me?
darts.
They
There's
are.
like some on, yeah,
Don't
the ones that aren't in the
miss.
bag.
Don't miss.
Don't
Please.
worry. You know that Wilmer is so skilled with darts. And also, magic missile literally cannot miss.
But still, Mila's like, please.
So that is a 2, a 5, and a 3
Nice.
at these bats.
So
to
with
turn
that
them into
Total
bat kebabs.
damage. It seems like one pierces a bat and goes through to another one. So the remaining 4 of this swarm of bats that's in Mila's hair all go and they fall to the floor. And that was a spell, yes?
Yes, it was.
Alrighty.
Fucking over these bats hard. Screwing all of them. They made me permanently terrified of bats. I actively dislike them.
Did you roll, Sarah?
Yep, I did.
Okay. I'm going to
wanna know
assume
what I
that's... I do.
I got a 4.
Ooh, baby, I love the way. My friends, we finally get to reveal a secret.
Oh boy.
As Wilmer casts this magic missile at these bats, defending his dear friend Mila. A sort of odd sensation starts to bubble up inside of him, and the room smells of apple as their wild magic ability comes forth, because that's their origin as a sorcerer. And I'm rolling on the table now. And this is a bit anticlimactic because Wilmer, you feel yourself earn some sort of immunity. I think Kelly just looked it up and is laughing now because
I kind of looked it up. It's pretty great.
You, with a 53 on my roll, are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
The best part of this, though, is that Wilmer doesn't drink.
Oh, man.
So for 21 days, you are immune from being intoxicated.
That's so random.
Party. So for the next 3
party.
weeks, Wilmer, no matter how much he drinks, ain't gonna get shittered. Which is gonna, like,
Does Wilmer know
horribly-
that he just knows he can't get drunk, or he just knows he's immune to something?
I think that you wouldn't really know what happened to you. You would have this
Yeah.
weird feeling.
Right.
Because this was the first time, I have to say it out loud. I can't just be like, something
Yeah,
happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, so every time, or do you want to explain it, Sarah? Or do you want me to do
sure.
it?
So
Okay, yeah, go.
basically what it is every time I cast any kind of spell, I roll a d20, and if the d20 is above my wild magic like surge number, I'm fine. But if it's below that number, I just some random shit happens to me because, you know, there's nothing really randomer than someone just giving you an apple on the street in the sketchiest way possible.
Fair.
Yeah, so every time I cast a spell, the DC for Wild Magic Surge goes up 1. So we're doing it in the Dimension 20 rules that they did there.
Which is way more fun because it's episode 7 and this is the first time that it's happening. So imagine if it was a 1 every time. You'd like basically never have it. But you feel you have this odd sensation flow through you, Wilmer, as your darts go flying with the scent of apple to the bats. And Mila, you are saved from the swarm. So there's only this minotaur left in the room.
Thanks, Wilmer. I sounded like Timber for a second. Thanks, Wilmer.
Borba, it is your oh, sorry. Wilmer, did you have a bonus action? I don't think you do. Oh no, is Sarah frozen?
Oh no, we'll be right
back.
folks.
Oh
no! Internet.
Woo! Wilmer, do you have a bonus action you'd like to do, or are you content with your apple smell?
I think I'm just distracted by the apple smell and me like thinking like, I should drink more mead. Like, I should try cider. That would be great.
All right, that brings us over to Borba. This raging minotaur is in front of you, steam blowing from his nose, looking at you frustrated, having missed you 2 times. What are you gonna do?
All right. First of all, I have a question. Does Borba also smell the apples?
Yes.
Or is that just okay?
Everyone in
this
space can smell the apples.
Okay. Well, Borba wants to ask while the darts and things were happening, the magic missiles were happening. She's like, "Why does it smell like apple?" And then, while she asks that, she's gonna take another swing with her great axe.
All right.
At this point, she doesn't even care about this guy because he sucks so bad. Oh, I got a 13. Maybe I should have cared a little more.
No, a 13 hits.
Oh, cool. Awesome. His AC is really bad, too. So 14 damage.
All right, 14 damage. You take a big chunk of bone. I keep wanting to say meat, and then I'm like, no, it's not a flesh monster. Part of his like lower hip gets literally sliced off from your great axe swinging down at him. He looks injured. He looks bloodied, if he could bleed.
Awesome. But yeah. Floof is also gonna now jump onto his face and do vicious claws.
Nice. Also, sorry, I forget. Is great axe slashing or bludgeoning?
I believe it is slashing. Yes, it is.
Okay. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah, because it's a blade, so I guess I could technically like hit with the blunt end to do bludgeoning, but I don't think that's actually a roll. That would be like unarmed or something.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Floof do coming out?
Vicious claws.
Yeah.
It's a 12.
All right. With this 12, he still hits and does 3 damage, swiping across where his eyes would be. The nails or the claws actually dig into the bone, and this Minotaur skeleton has like 3 strikes down his left eye now.
Good job, Floof. You got him.
Floof like meows and like does a little chirp as he like gets back into the backpack. Yeah, I know, I did get it. Did you want to move or bonus action, Barba?
I don't want to get away from this guy because he looks almost dead. So I'm just gonna stand over his shortened body now because I'm assuming he's missing a leg.
The
because
bats
I hit him in the
right in the hip. He's like kind of leaning over a bit. The bats in Steve's bag are like moving around wanting to take their turn, but they can't, which brings us to Mila.
So I'm just casually gonna go up to the big guy, and I'm gonna just tap on him on his leg, and I am gonna say, "You're lucky to be born beautiful. Unlike me, I was born a big liar," and that is going to be my vicious mockery.
Oh,
I love it.
That's a good burn.
Woo! Do I have to take I do a save, right?
You do a wisdom saving throw, yeah.
All right. 14 minus 1, so 13. Does that save so far?
Yeah. Does not.
Okay, great. Then I don't even need to roll my d4. That also would subtract from that. This Minotaur is so dumb that he has to think about it for a bit. And then, like, you see his shoulders, like, crestfall as he feels not beautiful. Does he take damage? Also, I think he does.
Yes, 1d4.
Nice. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Hold on.
That mental damage.
Yeah.
Mental damage.
Psychic damage.
That was a 2.
All right. He visibly looks more hurt. Very sad and depressed.
Oh, and then Clove is gonna just give him the finger as well.
Of course.
And that was an 11 to hit.
Yeah, with that 11, no problem there. Does 5 piercing damage. This Minotaur is being bullied by all of you. He lets out like more steam from his nostrils, and it starts coming out of his ears as well as his rage builds, turning towards Borba again. But Steve, it is your turn.
My turn. There are still bats, yes or no?
No, bats
we're
are
all out of bats.
gone.
They're in your bag, yeah.
I just have
they're
my
yours
bag
now.
of bats.
Mm-hmm.
Bag o' bats.
It's like bagel bites, but
I would like
fun.
to. I would like to.
Bag o' bats.
Where is the skeleton minotaur in relation to the bed?
It's about 15 feet away. This is a pretty large room, and you're still like at the corner of the
Okay.
base of the bed, right? So it's
Yeah.
about 15 feet away from you right now, in front of the armoire.
I'm gonna keep the bats. I would like to shoot with my light crossbow at the Minotaur.
Go for
And
it,
he's gonna
yeah.
sneak attack because he's within 5 feet of my friend.
Yeah, he's right in front of Borba, so that's perfect.
Love it.
You load your crossbow, raise it up,
Dirty
and
20!
with a dirty 20, you're sort of reinvigorated with your bond of you and your light crossbow, who's betrayed you in the past. But this time, you believe in it, and it strikes true, dealing 11 piercing damage.
Yee.
Right, it hits right between this Minotaur's eyes as the skull breaks in half and the skeleton crumbles to the floor.
Yeah.
Borba, standing right in front of this skeleton pile, you see, if you look down, a Minotaur sort of mask. It looks light blue. It has string on the sides, and it has like gold thread embroidery along the eyes and the sides.
I take it.
You pick up this mask and you feel some sort of aura coming from it. There's some sort of thing that's like drawing you to the mask.
Can I notice this and roll Arcana?
Yes, Wilmer, you are looking at Borba reaching down, picking up this Minotaur mask. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
15.
There seems to be, it's not so much magical as it is a spiritual connection that is embodied in this mask.
Cool.
You tell us that?
I'm gonna like go over.
This mask feels really funny.
I'm gonna go over to Rachel and just kind of be like, "Hey, Rachel."
Do you mean
You mean
Borba?
Borba?
Rachel.
God, sorry, I don't know where that came from. What? Hey, Borba.
What?
Yeah, you just
What?
referring. I'm gonna call you Rachel sometimes, but it's never on purpose.
I'm really confused, but okay.
Okay. This Rachel is Rachel. Can someone just stop me? This mask is part of you, and I whisper it to her, and it's very similar to your life energy, and then I walk away defeated.
Guys, I think Wilmer's like getting all messed up from this spooky house. We gotta get him out of here. And I just put I look at the mask one more time and like kind of like contently put it with the rest of my inventory.
As you, Borba, start to put this in your bag, can you make a wisdom save for me?
Oh shit. Yes, I sure can. 16.
All right. Yeah. You feel as you're reaching for your backpack, a tug, but you're able to put it away if you want to.
Okay, cool.
And also, as this is happening, Steve and Mila, you would hear a clicking, like a metal click coming from back where the red door was.
I go try the door.
All right, you
Oh,
guys
the door!
rush to the door.
Yeah.
It is still locked. As whoever gets there first tries it, but whoever does, when their hand is on the door handle, it feels different to you.
I check it out.
Steve, you lean down again, very intimate with this door now. It's been a few times. And you see a martini glass on the handle.
Well, what room has a martini glass in it? Because the last one had a bed. So now let's find the martini glass. This sounds like my room.
Is that why there's an apple smell?
Sure.
Apple martini?
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
that apple smell? That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Maybe-
All I know is that now is a really good time for me to try alcohol for the first time.
Well, what a coincidence. We're going to a room with a martini in it, so let's go.
Start checking the doors.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
So as you walk down this hallway, there are like gargoyles on the top rafters looking down at you. They're small, about a foot in size. All the other doors seem to have this magical, I keep wanting to say lock, but it's not a lock. It's just they are like magically sealed. And you get to a stairwell that leads down to the main hall or like main entrance room of this mansion. And as you're on the stairs, you pass by 3 large paintings. Does anyone want to take a closer look at them?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes. Anyone who would like to examine the paintings, please roll either a history or investigation check.
I will history.
Yep,
It's a
6.
13.
I know nothing.
15.
All right.
2.
Sarah. Oh, sorry. Wilmer, with your history check, looking at these paintings, you recognize the 3 game masters again. And Borba, with your 15 investigation, staring at these paintings, as you notice every like flake of detail in this paint, you see that their eyes start to disappear and are left with like skin coverings over their eyes.
What? That's gross. Guys, did you
Why
see that? Or are they doing
Why are
weird
the-
stuff?
Why are the game masters on the paintings in here? I mean, I get it. They were the trials, but I
But
mean,
why
like,
why don't they have eyeballs? That's so weird.
what? Oh my
They don't have
god.
eyeballs. They don't have eyeballs. See?
are
That's
any-
so
Oh my
gross.
god!
Are any of them holding martini glasses?
They are not, unfortunately.
Well, then onward. Steve continues on.
That's so gross. Like
Wilmer-
Borba's repulsed.
Wilmer goes up to Borba and tries to hold her hand because he's starting to get a little spooked.
Hey man, you alright? What's going on?
I'm fine. I'm just, I just want, I like your. Can you protect me?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Do you want like Floof's really tough? Do you want him to like be with you for a second? Would that help you?
Well,
No, you got attacked by bats, like bats, like earlier. So you're probably pretty messed up, right? Like that seems
I mean,
like
yeah, like if Floof can kill all bats, that'd be great.
Floof is really good at killing bats. He was just a little sidetracked by me getting attacked by a minotaur skeleton.
That's completely
That's-
reasonable.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
I just take Floof out of my backpack, like, and I'm like, just hang out with him. He's having a hard time, right? And then Floof just kind of like nods, like, okay, and just like goes and sits on your shoulder.
Oh, hello, Floof. It's great meeting you. Hi. And I boop him on the nose.
You
Or
start
kinda
to
like-
hear like a low rumble as Floof's like purrs next to your neck.
Mhm.
Floof.
Yeah, he's gotten more used to everybody, so yeah, he usually just hangs out with me, but he knows we're a team now, so. And then I just like, we should go. Let's go. And then I like walk forward.
okay. I'm just like stroking one of like Floof's paws on my shoulder as I walk.
He does the little like thing where cats like knead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making dough.
Yeah.
Baking bread.
Dough on Wilmer's shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Steve, you're
Working hard to make that bread.
Yes. So we
you
go forward.
are the one like
Onward.
leading this mission as soon as you see that none of the paintings have a martini glass. Walking down this like very large wooden staircase. There are cobwebs in the corners of this room with a thick layer of dust gathering on the surface of all the ledges and furniture here. There's tall, imposing marble statues that are placed around the room with a corridor on either side of this first floor now that you're here. And as everybody sort of like joins as a team, you notice also there's this like menacing looking stuffed wolf head on the wall next to a coat rack.
I stab it
I
with
want
my
to go take
rapier.
a look at. Oh.
Oh.
Steve,
Don't
you
like it.
beeline towards this wolf head, take out your rapier and stab it in the tongue. And your blade, you don't even have to roll, it's stationary, pierces this wolf head's tongue, and nothing seems to happen.
Good
Can I
thing
do
not
an
like-
Arcana check?
It's not like the other room.
Steve, as you take out your rapier and put it away, go ahead, Mila, and do an Arcana check on this wolf.
19.
Oh.
A 19. As Mila turns to the group and says something along the lines of, there is something magical or something unknown about this wolf.
There's something unknown about this wolf.
Thank you very much. The wolf's eyes flash with life, and you hear coming out of his throat a guttural voice saying, "Danger walks in these halls. Danger has entered the upstairs window. One of you is not who they say they are. One of you hides their true abilities."
What?
What?
I mean, this seems like it's trying to make us not trust each other.
"Do you
What's wrong
wish
with
to
you?
keep your secret in exchange for your friends' lives?
Are you
Only
gonna
time
say
will
the
tell."
secret out? Are you gonna say the secret out loud?
Yeah,
If they don't,
who's got the secret? What's going on, Wolf?
I
If
feel
that
like
is
we
your
all
real name.
We all probably.
I will tell you guys every aspect of my life right now if it'll make this thing be okay. When I was a baby, I
Hold
pooped
up,
my
pause,
pants.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Are you going to tell us who it is? Because I'm sure we all have small secrets or big secrets or medium-sized secrets.
Yeah, we don't
So are you
really-
going to tell us whose secret needs
We
to be
don't.
told?
Really know each other that well yet. So yeah, what do you mean? Of course we all have things we don't know about each other.
I
And
just said you
as-
guys could literally ask me.
As you all start to bicker and talk about whose secret this might be, how you all have secrets, the life that was in this wolf's eyes fades away. And Mila, with your 19 Arcana check, you can tell that there is no more magical force inside this wolf.
Sure. Sorry, we kind of cut you off when you were finishing saying something. Did you ever finish it, or?
I said the last thing I said was, one of you hides their true abilities. Do you wish to keep your secret in exchange for your friends' lives?
I mean, I don't think it's me.
I don't think it's me either. I'm trying to think of my abilities, and I mean, like, y'all have seen me get pretty angry, so that's all I know about. If there's something else I could do, I'm really looking forward to finding out what it is.
The thing is
That's
that
all I'm
Emily's
saying.
like, is it Steve? Emily doesn't know.
The only,
Emily
like,
really doesn't know if it's Steve or not.
Mr.
Guys.
Wolf, come back!
I don't
Who
really
is
wanna
at the
talk to him.
furthest back of you as a group right now?
Probably Borba and Wilmer? Question mark? 'Cause we're
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah, I'd say we're
Probably
in the back.
Borba went forward after giving Floof to
And left the scared ass Wilmer
no, well, you
in the
figured
back.
you were following me.
Wilmer, you
Okay.
are the first to notice that Steve's shadow starts to flicker and act independently of how Steve is moving.
Peter
That's
Pan shit.
Uh,
You to sow your,
guys, friends?
your shadow.
What's up?
friends?
What's up, Wilmer?
I grab both my hands, go to both of Floof's little paws. I'm like, friends?
Steve's shadow
Yeah.
starts to choke Mila's throat.
Friends!
I stab it. I stab the shadow.
What?
I stab it. I stab the shadow.
I'll say that the only person that could react right now would be Wilmer for this surprise round.
Oh my. Can I do something a little crazy?
You always.
Wilmer's gonna grab Floof's little paws and then throw Floof at the shadow, hoping that Floof will like vicious claw or whatever the shadow.
I mean, he's gonna do it out of like reflex because you threw him.
And all friendship with that cat is now gone.
All right. Wilmer, please give me an athletics check.
Yeah, he might accidentally
Oh,
vicious
no.
claws you now if you don't get past this.
It's a 10 because I have a -1 in athletics.
Floof goes flying forward, and you're lucky because the DC was 10.
Oh
And
my god.
he passes through the shadow and lands with all 4 paws on the floor, and the shadow is gone.
What?
I swear to God, guys, there was a shadow there. And it was
What
it was...
shadow?
Did you just throw my cat?
You said you would protect me.
Yeah, but I didn't think you were gonna throw him at Mila.
What happened, darling?
Shard, did I feel any of that strangling? I did, right?
You would have felt, it was only just starting to happen, so you would have gotten like a tightness around your throat, but you wouldn't have felt like physical hands touching you.
Okay.
There was a shadow, and it tried to strangle Mila, and then I've seen Floof fight. Floof is like finished off people, right? So I figured, but then the shadow disappeared. I know this
now
sounds
going back into my bag, just like not going
Yeah.
over there. You know,
that is completely understandable.
all
I
right.
apologize.
I'm gonna.
Guys, to
What's
be
up?
fair, I did feel like something. I did feel something. So,
Okay,
um,
I'm gonna let you pass on this one, but please ask before you throw Floof. Like, there's consent is a thing, man.
Oh, shit.
That is true. Floof, I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna like reach out my hand to try and boop.
He like glares at you but still lets you boop as he's going back into the bag. He doesn't scratch you. He just is like
just imagine it.
Oh, okay.
just the Futurama gif, just the narrowing eyes, just like
The Homer Simpson going back into the bush.
yeah. Yeah, he's back in
Right.
the bag. He's back in the bag now.
All right.
Cool.
Wilmer.
All right, so
Cool. So watch your shadows. This is fun.
Steve, do you have a secret you want to tell us? Because apparently your shadow sure did. Just saying.
Oh.
Just saying.
No. What are you talking about? I don't think it's me.
Steve, that lady didn't recognize you. The mer lady. She said she was from
shit,
where
you're
you
right.
were from. And
Whoa.
she didn't recognize you.
I have lived in Pinewick. My business is in Pinewick. Has been there for decades.
To be fair, maybe Paya just moved recently there. Oh no, she said she lived there her whole life.
I've
though.
never seen her.
Maybe she
Is
just. I don't know.
Pinewick big? Is it really big? Cause in Deadbrook we know everyone. Like
Is
we
it
all
big?
know.
I mean,
Like-
like I kind of more or less.
I don't live there, so.
Is it a
It's like
big city?
it's decent. It's decently sized. I think I've done some work there. But like,
Cause in Deadbrook we know, like everyone knows everyone. So
I mean, like Paya seemed like she dressed pretty nice, so I'm shocked
Here's
she didn't go to
the
your
thing.
store.
Everyone in Pinewick knows me. I don't know everyone in Pinewick, but I would have known her, and I don't know her. So I am definitely from Pinewick. My business has been a staple there for decades. How dare you accuse me of not actually being from Pinewick?
Didn't
I-
say
I-
you
I-
weren't from Pinewick. Oh no, Wilmer did. But I'm just saying, like, why did your shadow try to choke Mila? Is my question.
Why do What do you have against me?
Nothing. I didn't do it.
Okay, everybody.
Okay. I
I
guess
think-
we'll just go and find this martini glass or something.
I think this place is trying to mess with us.
I
I'm
think
like-
that
We're getting
Borba-
we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Borba was onto something with the trying to divide us, I think.
Yeah, I think we're getting a little too frazzled. We're letting this place get to us. We
or
need to,
we're all about to die and one of us could save us. This is the other option, and the other
Okay.
option isn't that
Okay,
great, guys.
Wilmer. Breathe.
Steve leaves the room. Steve's gone to find the martini glass.
All
I
right.
feel if you're hiding something, please let me know, cause I don't want to die.
All right, guys.
Die.
Steve's gone.
I don't think any of us is going to try purposefully to hide something that would kill us.
Okay, I go
We
after
want to
Steve.
win. We want to win this. We wouldn't do that. Let's go. You okay, Wilmer?
I'm fine. I need air,
Okay.
and I'm
that's
getting it
Do you
slowly.
need air?
understandable.
I'm good. I'm fine. We're good. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's find this class.
Okay.
All right, Wilmer, give me a history check with advantage.
History check. Oh, 17.
Nice. With your 17 history check, as you said when we first arrived here, you're used to fancy houses, big mansions, and you would know that the lounge would definitely be on the first floor, and typically it's pretty close to the door, the main door.
Cool. I guess I'll try to point us in that general direction through my asthmatic gasps.
Is Wilmer asthmatic?
No.
Oh.
Sarah's asthmatic, and then just decided to flavor that in.
Yay, asthma buddies. Woo. So yeah, knowing that it would be probably on the right-hand side of this first floor, do you shout that out? Steve's like barreling ahead.
Yeah, I'll be like, other way, it's to the right. I
turn
know
around.
rich people.
I turn around.
All right. And you all are approaching this large door on the right-hand side of this first floor. And I'll say that Wilmer is the first one to arrive here. And you turn the door handle, which opens wide, and walk through. The wooden flooring starts to creak under your feet as you walk through the doorway. Welcomed into the lounge, decorated with 2 musty fainting couches and a leather chair. There's a liquor cabinet here, which is left open on the table. A smashed cocktail glass litters the floor, and the shards of glass glitter in the firelight cast from the stone fireplace. The coffee table has a pristine wooden board on it, about 2 feet long, with intricate wood-burning markings and lettering on it.
I would like to establish that I still have my bag of bats.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent, thank you.
All right, guys, be careful. The last time we went into a room that red door told us to go into, we got attacked by bats and a giant skeleton. So,
That was not cool.
yeah, just saying we should be careful.
I wouldn't be
guess I
surprised
better-
if it happened again, though.
I also would not be surprised,
Point, is it not?
which is why I'm saying we should be careful. I'm just saying. Can I just take a perception or investigation or whatever? you
Yeah,
like to
go
see? There's
ahead.
some
Let's
sketchy stuff going on.
Investigate this room.
Okay, that was a 6.
Can I do another Arcana check?
Yeah, what
No.
are you looking at that you want to focus in with this Arcana check?
I guess I'm looking for something that feels just like that wolf felt to me.
Mm-hmm. Let's do investigate first, and if you find
Okay.
something that you take notice of, you can do an Arcana check on that specific thing. Because I'll say that, like, being in this whole house, the aura of the home is magic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was an 8, so I guess not.
We don't see shit.
Yeah, you guys go through the liquor cabinet, which has, like, mostly empty bottles. They're all, like, the glass decanters that you would fill, but they've long since been empty, either from evaporating or from being used.
Disappointing.
Wilmer's gonna go over and try to read, see if this board is something that he can read or just kind of look at it.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me actually no, you walk over and look at this board. Looking at it, you see these wood burning markings. There's a yes, a no, a
Oh,
hello,
Oh.
a goodbye, and
Nope.
letters.
Nope.
Get the fuck out of there, man.
Emily's out.
Yep.
Steve's very much in. Emily's out.
So basically, do I recognize this as some form of Ouija board?
Yes, a spirit board, we say.
Ah, yes, a spirit non-copyrighted board.
Mhm, mhm.
Is Ouija copyrighted?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brand
it?
name.
Probably. It's a board game.
Yeah. But
Ooh,
with
wait,
this
sorry. Fun
spirit
little
board,
sidebar.
Oh,
Can
sorry,
I just
go
say
for
this
it.
real quick?
Yes.
I was walking through East Van once, and I was just walking down the street, totally normal with my friend, and some guy stopped us, walked out of a bar, stopped me and my friend, and then gave us a glow-in-the-dark Ouija board, said, have fun, and then left.
Wow.
Oh,
That was it.
that's
that was
sketch as hell.
Horrifying.
super sketchy, super like summoning ghosty.
Yep.
What did you do with it?
We obviously used it. Nothing crazy happened though.
Wilmer, you get gifts all the time being a member of the royal family, and especially around the fall months, you would often receive gifts that were attuned to the spirit realm. So you've seen boards like this before. This one seems more handcrafted than the ones that you've been gifted in the past, but you don't see any sort of like triangle piece that you would normally use with this board.
Guys, this is a spirit board, but there's no spirit summoning triangle thing.
Can I do like an investigate check?
Yeah, go for it, Steve.
13.
Woo! With this 13, you don't manage to find a triangle spirit summoning device, but you do see that the leather chair that's in this room seems to have some weight in it.
You know what I want to do, right?
Are you just going to stab the chair? Because that's your number one thing.
Yeah, I kind of want to just stab the chair. I don't know what Steve's up with all the stabbing today, but she's just like, stab first, ask questions later. Yo, it's challenge number 1, though. Like, I think
They're
that's
trying
fair.
hard.
Be on
They're
your
like,
guard,
stabbing.
yeah.
I stab it with my rapier.
Yeah, your rapier plunges into this leather chair. It's like a recliner. Are you aiming? Where are you aiming for? Like the back of it, the cushion itself?
Like where the person would be sitting.
Are you going for like their chest area?
Yeah.
Okay, if someone's like sitting in, yeah, so you're going for like the back of the chair here, from the front. Your rapier pierces the leather chair, and you release your rapier. There doesn't seem to be any change in the weight of this chair that you see at the bottom of the sofa.
Come and look at this, everyone. I'm confused. I don't like it.
It's a chair.
But it looks like
what?
someone's sitting in it. It looks like there's like weight in the cushion.
May I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
That was a crit fail.
Oh. That's a normal ass chair to Mila.
Oh shit, yo, Arcana's intelligence. Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, go for it, Steve. Mila, you have no idea.
Just kidding. I know nothing.
It's a chair.
Steve, you also now looking closer at this chair, it was some trick of the light. There's nothing magical. You're not sensing anything from this chair.
Can I sit on it?
Sure.
I do it. I'm gonna sit in it.
Mila, you sit in this chair. You swing your legs over the armrest, and like dangle your feet. Nothing happens.
Mila, do you feel anything weird? Is it?
It's a chair.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Mila, your head, like you lean back across the other arm so you're like totally splayed out across this chair now.
Yeah.
And where you're facing now, you can see under one of the fainting couches, and you see a fire poker.
I go to it and I grab it.
All right, yeah, you skitter off the chair, lean down under the fainting couch, and grab this fire poker. The moment that your hand wraps around it, you get the Arcana check that you were trying to do before surges forward, and you feel a rumbling in the ground as out of the corner of your eye,
God.
you see multiple flesh creatures sit up and start walking towards you.
What does that even mean? Flesh creatures.
Like zombies?
There are, Mila, you got a keen eye.
heavy.
There are 5
Nope.
zombies in this area, and
Nope.
the door immediately whooshes closed. The spirit board flies across the room, hits the wall, and falls to the floor.
Oh God, not again.
And we all roll initiative.
Yeah.
That was
18.
a 13.
19.
Come on, Borba.
12.
Again.
Slowly but surely, we are climbing.
Chat amongst yourselves.
Oh,
Can
Oh,
I?
rabble.
oh man, there's some
Rubble,
zombies
rubble,
in
rubble.
here.
Okay, so
start
how many are there? Did she say how many there were?
5, right?
5 of them. Yes.
5 of them.
Oh god. Okay. I'm really sick of getting jumped like this.
True.
Char, I don't know if you're thinking too much to answer this question, but can I use the fire poker as a weapon or?
Yes, you can. An improvised weapon. Let's say that it's the same as a rapier.
Same as a rapier? Nice.
So there are 5 zombies in this room. They each are wearing this different sorts of masks on their faces. Some of them are like half falling off as their flesh is rotting away.
Gross.
Okay.
Oh, I thought Sarah was frozen again, but she's just writing.
Oh no, I was thinking. Sorry.
That's okay. No, yeah. So
Sorry.
5 of them are like surrounding you as you've all been like huddled around this leather sofa or armchair. And the first zombie reaches out and grabs Mila's hand, who has just grabbed the fire poker. And they're gonna slam into you quite hard.
Fun.
Does a 11 hit?
No.
All right. Steve, you are next in the initiative order, seeing Mila get immediately attacked by one of these zombies, looking up and noticing 4 others slowly encroaching you.
I stabbed that one with my rapier.
Go for it.
22.
Woo! 22 hits.
Oh, wait, I forgot to roll my sneak attack.
Oh, you can do it again. We can say it hits, and we'll just count the damage of the sneak attack.
So 7 piercing plus 8 from the sneak attack is math. 13.
It's, yeah.
13 damage.
Nice. This zombie loses an arm as your rapier slashes down on the one that was grabbing Mila. Mila, it still is gripping you, but it's not attached anymore.
Clove, it's just like you.
Oh my god.
Ew.
And I grab it and I start swinging it around.
Gross.
Another improvised weapon, you say?
Did you have
Slap all of them.
a bonus action you wanted to take, Steve?
Disengage.
Yeah, buddy. Where did you
And
wanna go?
actually hide instead of disengage.
Okay, sure. If you're hiding on the spot.
I would like to hide behind that chair.
Okay. Yeah, I think you are able to like maneuver yourself. The zombie is distracted by its lack of arm.
Sorry, I missed where they're coming from.
Yeah, same.
They just appeared?
Nobody was really focused on them as they showed up. So they're already in the space. There aren't any holes in the wall that they've come from. It's like as if they just like walked through the walls.
Gross.
Fun.
Amazing. Cool. Thank you. Ew. All right.
Wilmer.
All right. Wilmer. That is I. Wilmer's gonna second level cast magic missile, which gives him an extra dart to throw at these baddies. So there's still the one on Mila, correct?
Yes. It's
minus
it's
an arm.
detached now from her, but yes. And then there are 4 more. 2 of them seem to be less rotten than the other 2. So 2 would be seem a bit stronger to you than the others.
I'm going to assume that since Mila is free, she will deal with the one that is on her, and I'm going to aim at the 2 more rotten ones.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 2 to each of them. So that is So that's a 7 and a 6 to one of them.
Nice.
And then a 5 and a 3 to the other. So that's 7 plus 6 is 13. And then 5 plus 3 is...
Oh, yeah, because you're casting
8.
at second level. I was like, how are you casting 4 of these? Sorry, so the
Using up
first...
that spell slot.
the first 2 go to... you're going... Both of them are going towards the weaker ones? Is that right?
Yeah, so all 4 are going to the weaker ones.
But you're doing 2 and 2?
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Okay, great. All right. One of them, the darts pierce it right in the abdomen, and it like shambles to the ground on its knees. And the other is still standing and turns its body slowly to you and starts walking forward.
Hi.
Did that one die?
None of them are dead yet.
Okay.
Cool.
That was Wilmer. It is now my zombie friend, the one that has no or is on its knees, will turn to Wilmer, or has been turning to Wilmer, and is going to attack, lunging forward with, wow, I'm really not rolling good. This is great for you guys. A 9. Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit.
All right. So it lunges, and Wilmer, you are easily sidestep it. They're zombies. They're slow-ish.
It's on its knees. Yeah.
And yeah, you're able to. It's kind of like walking in really cold water. You just like raise up your arms, like, ooh, this is cold and scary. And it passes by you. No problem there. Mila, it's your turn.
So, the guy next to me, I am going to use his own arm to hit him.
Nice. Yeah.
Cool.
Go for it.
Do I roll that as an unarmed strike?
But it is an arm.
Yeah. This is an improvised weapon. Hold on.
Another one.
We can cut this out from the podcast. Let me just Google it.
Yeah.
Will you find something similar?
Because the fire poker, I'm using it as a rapier. So I don't know what the arm would be like. I was thinking
thick
a
stick.
It's 1d4 damage.
1d4.
Yeah, buddy.
So I'm gonna go. This is for grabbing me, and I
mean,
a
you should
d4.
Probably
You have to roll to attack first.
Yeah, you roll a d20 to
Well,
hit, and then
yeah.
the damage will be the d4.
A 17.
Yeah, 17 hits.
A 4 damage.
All right, and I just have to roll. These zombies have undead fortitude, which means that if damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. So I have to get a 9 or higher.
And
Oh, and I roll a 9.
roll a 9.
So this zombie looks as if it was gonna like turn into ash or something, but it steadies itself and turns towards you, looking you straight in the eye.
And then Clove is gonna grab the hand from me and slap him again.
All right, that'll just be Clove's straight slap attack. We don't need to do improvised weapon for that.
Perfect. And that was a 5.
That was yike.
Unfortunately, not enough to hit the zombie, I'm afraid. It fumbles with the zombie's arm, and it doesn't know what to do with it instead of slapping with its own arm itself.
It's just gonna throw the arm across the room then.
All right, nice. One of these stronger zombies, the arm flies past it and hits the wall and like slumps to the floor before skittering away. And you see that zombie start to slowly approach Steve. Steve, this zombie is wearing like black dress pants and has like lifts in its shoes, like it was trying to be more than it might have been in its own life, as it turns its face towards you and instantly slams up against your body. Wow, with a 10. Does a 10 hit?
Negative.
Steve, as this fancy pants zombie rushes towards you, you do a little twirl and manage to dash out of the way easily with your cape and your bag of bats flowing behind you.
Bag of bats. I love it.
That is Borba and Floof.
All right. Borba is sick and tired of getting jumped by spooky creatures in this spooky mansion. And she's getting real angry, and she's starting to go into a barbarian rage. And
Fuck yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we are at a level 3.
Yeah.
So, as Borba goes into a barbarian rage, she starts to glow a little bit, and as she goes into rage, she's going to unleash ancestral protectors, which, if I will show you, this is what it is. Spectral warriors appear when you enter your rage. While you're raging, the first creature you hit with your attack on your turn becomes the target of these warriors, which hinders its attacks until the start of your next turn. That target has disadvantage on any attack roll that's not against me. And when the target hits somebody not me that is not me, they also have the person that's getting hit has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Which means you take half damage.
Yeah. The effect on this target ends early if I am like knocked out unconscious, or if the rage ends early or something like that. So as soon as I'm out of rage, that is no longer a thing.
Yeah,
So,
buddy.
As I go into my barbarian rage, I'm just like, I've had enough! And these spectral orc beings just show up behind me. She doesn't really notice them because she's in a rage, so her eyes are like very glazed over and like glowing orange, and just like and goes towards the nearest zombie creature that she has there. And of course, because she's in a rage, she is going to have +2 to most things. And do I get advantage? I can't even remember what freaking rage does because it's been so long since I've used it. God damn.
I think you get not on attacks.
Checks. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 melee damage, but yeah, so I'll have to add that in. But I will do my great axe.
Nice.
That was an 11, so 7. I don't know if I hit, actually. Does that even
You
hit?
do, yeah. You hit.
Oh.
This is the one that attacked or tried to attack Steve.
Okay.
Your rage fills, your eyes glow orange as these spectral beings emanate from you moving forward. Your great axe slams down. 11 is enough to hit, dealing 7 damage.
+2, so it'd be 9.
9 damage.
Yeah, so that guy's gonna have disadvantage on a lot of shit until till I'm done raging out.
As your axe collides with this zombie, it like tears through its chest. Blood splatters to the floor, like thick congealed blood. And as soon as the axe makes contact with the zombie, the spectral forces know their target, and they instantly swarm this fellow here.
Yes.
What is Floof doing?
Cool. Floof, there's the guy I'm attacking. There's one near Mila, and there's 2 more? Question mark? Yes.
Yeah, there's 5 zombies
Yeah.
in the room.
All right. Floof's gonna hop, skip, and jump over to the one near Mila and vicious claws that one.
Go for it.
That's a 3. I don't know if that hits. I think that's probably gonna be a pass.
Unfortunately not. Floof looks at this zombie that's attacking Mila, tries to reach its claw forward, but being surprised by this zombie itself, never having really encountered one in Swamp Point, gets a bit stunned and hesitates, and unfortunately misses this vicious claw attack.
Extremely fair.
The remaining 2 zombies turn towards Borba. Both will be slamming against her. Wow. And one of them is disadvantage. Is that right?
Yes, the one that hit. No, it's not against me. If they're attacking me, it's not. It's only if they have disadvantage against attacking my friends.
Okay, so both of them slam up against you and deal you... Wow. 11 points of damage in total.
Okie doke.
Of bludgeoning damage, which I think is halved now because you're in a rage.
Yes, I think. Resistance to bludgeoning, yes. So
Yeah.
so cool.
DM, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How long has it been since I've given them bardic inspiration? 10 minutes?
It's probably been about 15 minutes because you had the wolf
Never mind.
encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Has your
No, we don't
bardic
have
inspo
inspiration
gone
anymore.
away? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think it's 10 minutes. Oh, it's fine.
I just Googled it.
Yeah.
Poo.
Gosh,
So sorry,
darn it.
I take half of 11.
Yeah, so it'll be 6 damage.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, that's 5.5. I can't do
We'll
half
be
a thing.
right back, folks.
Oh no.
What? So going back up to the top of the initiative order, the zombie that was grabbing onto you, Mila, is going to try and slam into you once more. It sort of like backs up a bit within this, its 5-foot square, and then slams into you again. Does a... Fuck me, 11 hit? I think that's what I rolled last time for you.
I think so too. No, it does not.
It's very disheartened having just lost its arm because of you. It feels in its head. And this zombie, which is wearing this like 1920s-esque flapper dress, just like hits the leather arms rest of this sofa instead of hitting you. And Steve, it's your turn.
Stab it.
Did you say dab it?
Stab it. I stab it. Steve would never.
Like, damn on that shit.
Steve would never. I stab it.
Thank you. Yes. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Fuck, I forgot to hit the... oh, wait, just kidding. I did not hit it. Oh, wait, no, I did. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit. Also, I forgot that every time you hide, you still have to technically roll stealth, which I've not been making you do. I've just been like, yeah, you can
That's
hide.
okay. I forgot to roll my
Sneak attack.
sneak attack. So it is 14 damage.
All right. This is enough to bring it down to 0, so I'm going to roll again to see if I can beat this. It fails. And so finally, this 1920s style zombie is stabbed and slashed multiple times by Steve, and it falls to the ground dead.
Your clothing is out of date.
It's like
amazing.
oozing black blood seeps into this pale rose pink flapper dress. And as it does so, it just like immediately all turns to black ooze.
Gross.
Wilmer, the one
Okay.
that you were attacking before is still on its knees nearby you.
Yeah. Wilmer is going to, in standing here, be like, not vampires. Well, vampires are also scary, but zombies are pretty heckin' scary. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna run away from the zombies. Cause okay, first off, I want to check in with Char before I like spend a whole term doing this. Are there like windows at the front of the manor?
Yes,
I
there
assume
are.
We're in like the front room directly beside.
Yes.
So Wilmer's gonna run over, hop over the chaise lounge, and he's gonna yell "parkour" as he does it.
Oh god.
Athletics check.
That's
Oh,
throwback.
bitch!
Naturally.
How could you, Char? I asked for one thing. I rolled a 5.
Parkour biffs it.
Wilmer, you face plant into this fainting couch. Almost you like jump up and try to like slide your legs over it, and it just looks like you purposefully like jumped and dived on it like you're at a sleepover.
Okay. Well, can I like barrel roll off? I just want to be able to look out the window to see if there's one, anything going on in there. Two, I want to see if the other competitors are coming to this same location or if they have their own like spooky haunted houses.
Athletics check to barrel roll.
Jesus. Sure, you know I have a -1.
This is
16.
Yeah, that's enough.
Successfully barrel rolls.
Continuing to roll off this sofa, of course, looking like it was all part of the plan from the get-go.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Wilmer
just sadly whispering parkour. Parkour.
Faceplant parkour. You get to the outside window and you see some topiaries, a stone or a gray cobblestone path that leads through what appears to be some sort of garden that is fenced in with iron wrought fencing. But you don't see any other. Well, give me a perception check from this quick look.
Okay. 18.
Okay, yeah, so your eyes are piercing like the eagle.
From this quick look.
And you don't see any other fellow competitors or any other figures outside for that matter.
Okay. You're like, we're all on our own, guys. And I'm just going to like turn dramatically, put my back to the window and be like, this is our final stand.
oh Jesus.
I love it.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that would be the end of your turn, which means that the zombie that just watched you do parkour is feeling inspired. And it gets up off of its knees and runs towards you. And it's going to do an athletics check.
Oh, this is some Walking Dead shit.
With a 10, it slightly stumbles over the fainting couch, which slows down its attack, and it's going to attack with disadvantage. There we go, and it fails. So it wanted to be cool like you, smashes into the window. Oh shit! I hit my mic.
I was about to be like,
Oh no.
It wanted to be cool like me, but I was never cool to begin with. So.
And it smashes onto the glass, the pane of glass beside you, leaving like an imprint of like brown and green sediment on the glass. And that's its turn. Mila.
Gross.
So Mila is also very inspired by the parkour. So there are 4 zombies left, right?
Yes.
2 on Borba, 1 on Steve, and then 1 that's just on its knees.
Yes, that's right.
Or
on me.
It's not on its knees anymore. It got up, and that was the one that just smashed into the window.
So that's on Wilmer. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I am gonna also do parkour, and I'm gonna go towards. I'm gonna do like a cartwheel, and I'm gonna be like, Wilmer, look!
Acrobatics.
And, yes, ma'am. That was a 19.
Woo! It's a flawless cartwheel.
I'm gonna go. That's towards one of the guys that are more dressed up, and I'm gonna just stab him with the what is it called? The fire
Dagger?
poker.
Oh, fire poker.
Yeah. So you roll.
That was a critical fail. So a 6.
Yeah, unfortunately a 6 is not enough, but you do the zombie slowly moves out of the way. It doesn't seem like you were that far off from hitting it. Does Clove want to do anything?
Yes, Clove is gonna, while I'm like going, I assume that I'm just off my cartwheel, so I kind of just miss him and I I fall face first. But before that, Clove jumps off of me and just slaps him silly.
All right.
And that was a 14. to hit
Nice. Yes.
With 6 bludgeoning.
A 14 hits. Bludgeoning damage. It works fine here, and I have to roll. I have to roll a dice. It fails. This fancy pants zombie falls to the floor. Its golden mask falls off of its face as it does so, and it just falls flat on the floor at your feet.
Is it dead?
It's dead. Yeah, dead. So you've
Nice.
killed 2 so far. 1 is very, very injured. 1 is bloodied, and 1 is spick and span. Speaking of spick and span, this zombie is turning towards Steve again and is going to try and slam into her. Does a 21 hit?
I take that as a yes. the silence.
Maybe.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could totally be worse. That's not that bad.
As this zombie rushes towards you, it's the second one with the fancy pants. It slams into Steve's body and sort of grabs onto her arms and holds them up in a waltz position.
Fun.
I
I said it was our last stand. I also meant dance.
Oh god.
Borba!
All right. I'm fucking swinging at things. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
pissed. So we just gonna go for it. That's a 25.
Woo!
9 damage.
Yeah, that is enough to knock this guy out as well.
It's the guy who did the showing off, the Minotaur. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just and I just do a big swing of a twirl of the axe, and I just right in the skull, right in the goddamn skull.
It is hit so hard that you slice through the skull completely, and half of it just slides off with a thump onto the floor, and the rest of the zombie crumples to its knees to the floor.
And that's awesome. I
It
would
is dead.
also like to use as a bonus action, use aggressive as a bonus action. I can move up to my speed towards an enemy of my choice that I can see or hear. So I would just like to sprint up to the next one.
Yes.
And have Floof use Vicious Claws on it, because I assume by this point, after his failure of the last Vicious Claws, he is embarrassingly slunk back to my shoulder. And I would like that to happen.
Go for it, Floof.
That's a 13.
13 hits.
Cool. So as I get right in this guy's face, and I'm like, "You're next," and he just jumps right onto his face and Vicious Claws him.
Floof latches on to this zombie skull right on top of of its forehead, and with all 4 claws digs into the skin, and it starts to peel the zombie's skin right off of its face.
Disgusting.
Dealing
Disgusting.
5 points of slashing damage. This zombie is still standing, but looks like it's on its last phase.
was the one that I killed the one that had disadvantage on things that the spectral people were
Yes.
doing things to? Okay. I don't know if I get to move that to another thing. That might just be
I think the next time that you attack, they'll all focus on that one again.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, so you've killed one, and then wait, no, that's right. No, it's still alive. The other one is still alive.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was. Yeah, because I was like, which one did I hit again? I don't remember.
So there's still one fancy pants left. That is the one that has disadvantage, and then there is one of the
because it went to hit someone else, and that's why. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So there's one that's on its last legs and one that still seems relatively unscathed. And that was just Borba, which means the one that just received Floof's claws is going to slam into you, Borba. Does a woo, baby.
Yeah.
That definitely hits a 19
Yeah.
plus 3. So you take 3 bludgeoning damage, which would be halved because you're in a rage. So
Yeah.
2.
Cool.
And that brings us back
It
up to
rounds
Steve.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like
Interesting.
to do something a little risky.
Ooh.
Riskier than
there's
throwing a
two-
cat at a shadow.
Well, how there's the 2 left
Yep, just 2.
in the direction of the one that looks more put together.
Yep.
I would like to release the bats.
Oh shit!
Yeah, go ahead and what are you doing with the bag? Are you trying to like open this makeshift bag that you've made like with
Yeah,
the opening at
Directly
them?
onto that one.
Sure, give me a dex save.
Oh
Crit
fuck
fail.
no!
Wow.
Hey, you can't blame me. It's the dice.
Crit fail.
I've been rolling like garbage. Roll 20 hates me.
I'm
Oh,
so
no.
sorry.
Oh.
With this nat 1, you fumble with the tie that you so expertly crafted on this material previously, and the bats erupt from the bag right onto your face, Steve, dealing you.
I would like to disengage before they attack me.
Oh, well,
with this
well,
is
that happens, Char. Can I do a cutting word to
is that a bonus
distract them?
action reaction?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Yeah, you can.
So, cutting word, at a level 3, you learn how to use your wit to distract, confuse, and otherwise tap the confidence and competence of others. When a creature
And competence.
and competence of others. When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability to check, or a damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration of D6 and subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll. You can also choose to use this feature after the creature makes a roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack roll or ability check succeeds or fails. Or before the creature deals its damage, the creature is immune if it can't hear you or if it's immune to being charmed. So does that work?
It is not immune to being charmed. So I already said that it had hit, but I'm gonna
Never mind,
rule that
no,
it works. It works. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So roll a d6.
Uh,
They have a 16 right now.
One.
Oh my god.
I tried. I'm so
All that
I am
work
so
to say that Steve, you still take 2 points of damage as
That's fine. But now that we have to fucking deal with these bats again. Sorry, guys.
I'm already terrified of bats. Come on.
And then I disengage.
Okay. Disengage, and are you moving? How far are you moving in this space?
Far away as I fucking can.
What's your movement speed?
Hmm?
What's your movement speed? 30?
25.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
little
small.
gnome, you little short gnome. You start to scamper over to where Wilmer is by the windows after disengaging.
That sounds good to me.
Wilmer, it's your turn.
Okay. First off, fuck these bats.
Oh yeah, let's have them roll initiative.
I would like to. What is better? Let's just take a quick little second and think about this. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna charge in and we're just gonna try to finish off these bats with my rapier. And just try to stab the air that these bats are occupying.
Give me an intelligence check before you do that.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Oh,
Or history, whichever's better.
it's definitely history. Let me tell you that. 15.
With this history check, you remember 20 minutes ago, Mila told you that these bats would be resistant to slashing damage.
I would like to say that a rapier is piercing damage because it is a fencing weapon. And if you're
excellent.
fencing, fun fact about fencing, we did it in my high school gym class. It's a pokey weapon
is
rather than a
true.
slashy weapon.
Thank
'cause
you.
It's so thin, you're like, eh. It
All
would
right,
work.
you're good. You use your lovely Stabby McStabber fencing sword.
That is the official name of his weapon now. Thank you, Char.
You're welcome.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 hits.
For sure. So that's 9 piercing damage. And so because of my slasher feat, when I hit oh, never mind, it's slashing damage. So I just pierce him. Pierce! Stab the bats.
As you stab through these bats, you feel like you use enough strength behind your fencing sword to pierce multiples of these, but you notice some resistance, and you connect the dots that they are also resistant to piercing damage.
God damn it!
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
That's what I was gonna say.
I just wanted some shish kebabs, but it's okay.
But you still do manage to knock off one of these bats, so there are 3 left in a tiny little swarm.
Wow. Okay.
So sad.
Mila, it's your turn. Unless, do you have a bonus action, Wilmer? Sorry.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm gonna say, Wilmer, I said they were resistant to piercing damage, and I am going to.
Yep.
Forgot what I was gonna do.
There's
I had a
one.
plan.
There's one zombie that looks like it's on its last legs. One that looks barely damaged, but does have disadvantage from Borba's spectral ancestors. And then there's these little bats.
I'm gonna go towards the I still have the mask, right? There was a mask near me?
Not yet.
Or no?
Not yet. No.
Not yet?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Yes. From the zombies itself wearing it, the light blue mask that fell. Yes, you could pick that up if you want to.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and put it in my pocket because my dress has a pocket. And I am going to oh my goodness.
You pick up this mask off of the zombie's face, and like its skin like is peeling off as you pull it. But you do
I
manage
shake it a little bit and then I put it in my pocket.
Gross.
I am going to go towards the other guy that's also dressed up, and I am going to say,
Before you do this, can you make a strength roll for me?
okay, yes. I am scared, but yes. That was a 3.
You cannot remove the mask. It seems to be like part of this creature's face. But you can still do your next move.
Okay, I am going to go towards the I'm gonna go, Borba, try ripping this mask out of this guy. And I am gonna go towards the other guy, and I am going to say, they say every rose has its thorns. Ain't that right, Buttercup? And that was my vicious mockery for him.
Nice. Good. I'm rolling a save here.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. Is this what kind of save is this? Charisma?
A wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, it's 8.
Yeah, no.
And this
that
was towards Mr. Fancy Pants?
Yes, sir.
All
and
right.
that was a 1d4, if I'm correct. That was a 1 damage.
All right. You turn to the other Fancy Pants zombie. Looking up, you notice that his mask is one that is highly intricate compared to the other that you were trying to remove. It seems to have like phoenix feathers attached to it, dealing 1 point of damage as you slice him with these rose thorn vicious mockery.
And then they also have disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Okay. Remind me when I tell you that's that zombie's turn.
Yes, ma'am. And then Clove is just gonna freaking give him the finger.
Yeah, buddy.
That was a 7.
Close, but no cigar, unfortunately. This zombie's pale eyes don't even notice Clove in front of it, giving it the finger. And it's my bat's turn. Do you have a bonus
no.
action that you wanted to do, Mila?
I'm gonna use my. No, I'm gonna hold my bonus action.
Okay. The bats swarm Steve again. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Yeah, buddy. These bats are flapping on top of you, but none of their teeth manage to sink into your skin here as they continue to be bamboozled from being released from this bag. And it's my... this is lucky. It's that zombie's turn. So I have disadvantage on this attack as a zombie tries to... This phoenix-faced zombie tries to slam into you, Mila.
Ooh.
Oof. I rolled a 19 and an 18. So does...
believe-
both of them will hit?
Yeah.
I believe that if you do get hit, this will also give you resistance to whatever damage you take.
Yes, because this is the
Ah.
same spectral...
Yeah. Specters will take part of the blow.
Nice.
Yay!
So this is... You would take 4, so you only take 2 damage, Mila.
Okay.
Bad.
And sorry. I'll talk to you after this. I rolled a crit 1 once and I wasn't supposed to because I have lucky, but it's fine. It's fine. It's already long
okay.
gone.
Okay.
I just realized.
Yep.
it.
Unfortunately, we can't re-roll that, but try and remember for next time.
Unacceptable.
Borba, it's your turn.
All right. Which ones are near me again? Is it the one that's... I guess I walked right up to one. Never mind. I used my aggressive and I'm literally in one of them, like right in their face.
This
So
is the
I'm
one
just gonna...
that just lost its face from Floof. It's on its last legs.
All right. Well, I'm just going to try to chop its head off.
Roll attack.
It's a 12.
12 hits, yeah.
All right. So 10 damage.
10 damage. I just have to roll to see if
It
its
actually does.
undead fortitude can make it, and it does not. So
Cool.
you lop off this zombie's head. Its the head rolls on the floor all the way to Wilmer's feet.
Oh, no.
As its like eyes look up at you, dead.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Ew.
I wasn't scared. It's fine.
I kick it away from Wilmer.
Borba
Steve,
didn't
it
say
is
sorry,
your
by the
turn.
way.
Yeah, I kick
okay.
it away from
That
Wilmer.
was
first.
Rachel being like, oh no, Wilmer, I'm so sorry. Borba's just like, ah!
Are there still things left?
There is one,
the
the phoenix
heckin' bats.
masked zombie and the bats that are
Goodness.
around
Look,
your head right
fucking
now.
There's
Bats.
3 whole bats.
I love
just
Halloween.
chowing.
I would like to recapture the bats.
Sure. If I will say that this will be your full action, because you also kicked the zombie head away from
That's fine.
Wilmer. All right, yeah.
fine.
Give me a dex throw.
The saving throw?
Yeah.
23.
No problem. You scoop up these 3 bats in the same material you used previously, tie an expert bow, and you now have a sack once more of a slightly smaller amount of bats.
Sacco bats.
Thank you.
Sacco bats. Which one's better? I don't know.
Wilmer, it's your turn as you see Steve beside you kick away the zombie head that was staring into your soul and expertly swaddle these bats into a bag.
I know that this isn't necessarily helpful to our present situation.
Oh boy.
Whenever anything starts with that, it's not going to be good.
But Wilmer's gonna cast Firebolt at these bats. This is a
gonna do it.
cantrip. You have not been using these bats wisely.
Again, not my fault.
All
right.
Sorry, I don't know if there's a DC for these bats because this is an attack roll.
This would count as an
DC?
object. So if you hit a DC of 10 to hit this object in Steve's hands.
All right, here we go.
Please don't set
Damn it!
on
It was
fire.
a 7.
7. Unfortunately, a 7 does not hit the bag that Steve is holding, but it does fly past her and hit the liquor cabinet, which
Oh.
starts to have a bit of flame on it.
Great.
Oh no.
Do you have a bonus action?
Do I have a bonus action? That's a great question. No, I don't want it though. Sure.
I'm so sorry.
I guess I don't really have a bonus action. Like the only really option I have is metamagic or teleportation, which I could just run over there. Would it be a free action to try to douse the alcohol flames?
Yeah, the alcohol, there are, luckily, in my description before, all the alcohol has evaporated. So it's just the wooden, like, cabinet itself that is aflame right now.
Okay.
You can start to try and douse the flames, but it's going to be a high DC as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, I'll run over and be like, "Oh no, I knew flames were a bad idea. I'm so sorry." And he's gonna try to douse them. What do you want this to be, Shar?
What are you using, first of all? Your hands?
That's a good question. Oh no.
You're next
Oh,
to a
no.
fainting couch that would have, like, a round pillow on it if you wanted to use
Yeah, I
that.
think that would be the better option than using my bare flesh. I'll grab a pillow and try to douse it.
All right, and use like your dexterity to try and avoid the flames while placing the pillow on top of them. Since this has
Thanks.
just started, it's relatively small. So I'll give you a DC 12.
Thank you for choosing dexterity.
You're welcome.
Not 20! Fuck yeah!
You expertly maneuver around the flames and position this pillow perfectly and smother them. The fire does not spread.
I have never been more excited to roll a nat 20 in my life.
Mila, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go towards that. I'm still near the fancy pants guy.
Yes, who doesn't seem
gonna
very
go-
injured.
He doesn't seem very injured.
No.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna do a vicious mockery, and I'm gonna say, if you were at a party surrounded by female zombies, the only thing you'd pull is a hamstring. And
Oh.
you have to do a saving.
Oof.
Jesus.
This zombie looks within its very soul and knows how badass he is with his phoenix mask. And if he could speak, he would say, "Bitch, I'm hot as hell," with his nat 20.
Not 20.
And then, Clove is not having it. He's like, you know what? That was a really good one, Mila. He doesn't actually say that because he can't speak, but he's gonna freaking slap that mask off of that freaking guy, and that was a 15.
A 15 hits, and you do 3 bludgeoning damage as Clove slaps him hard across the face. Chipping away slowly, but this doesn't seem to very much affect him. He still seems pretty healthy for a zombie. It's my bat's turn, but they're in a bag, which means that it's our final zombie's turn, who is going to look straight at Mila, knowing full well how much she insulted him, and rush her with a 11. Does an 11 hit? No, right?
No.
All right.
This is not a disadvantage boy, right? The disadvantage boy's dead.
No, that's true. It would be even worse, probably, because this is
I
Phoenix
couldn't
Boy.
remember. So many zombies. I can't keep track of them all.
The Phoenix mask was the one with the disadvantage, and
Right, okay.
It rolls an 8. So no, it misses you. As it slams into the wall behind you, turning around, preparing itself for its next rush. Borba, it's your turn.
All right, he's the only one left, right?
Yep.
Cool, I'm just gonna go right for him. I'm going to go and just do a big ol' swing. I'm not aiming. I'll aim for like the chest area, just like hit him right in the middle, 25.
Woo! Yes, of
Ooh.
course, that
And
hits.
So that is 12 damage.
12 damage is enough to send him down on his knees. He fails his saving throw, trying to muster some sense of undead fortitude, falls to the ground. And as the last zombie falls, every creature on the floor turns to ash, but his phoenix mask remains.
And stay dead.
I immediately go towards the first mask that I didn't grab.
All the elegant small masks are also ash. The only mask that remains on the floor is the phoenix one.
Okay.
Can I check it out?
Yeah.
Can I kill the bats?
No.
You wait. they're in Steve's possession.
My bats now.
But
Alright, fine,
yes,
I'll back off for now. Just
Steve,
you wait.
you are. What would you like to do with this mask?
Check it out.
What does that mean? Do you want to like investigate it? Are you doing anything in particular with it?
Yeah, like investigate or our arcana. It's the same check. So
Sure. Yeah. Knowing that there's some sort of magic being at play here, go ahead and roll an arcana check.
8. What the fuck?
With an 8, you feel the pull that this mask has, and you are sort of feeling like you need to put it on your face.
Yeah, do that.
Oh boy.
Steve,
Oh.
you brush back your blue bangs and place the phoenix mask on your face, and you are faced with a vision of crafting this log fire and striking a match in a stone fireplace. And as the match strikes, everybody else in the room sees a spirit leave Steve's mask, and it flies straight into Borba's axe. Borba, your axe now has flame tongue, which I will
Hey.
tell you. You can use a bonus action to speak this magic axe's command word of your choice, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40 feet. While the axe is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target it hits. The flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheath your weapon.
Damn.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, are we out of initiative?
We are.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Because that in that case, Borba is definitely coming out of her rage, but that also means that she is more aware of what is happening around her right now. So
You're
she'd like to look around and see what the hecky just happened.
Yes. Give me a perception check.
Awesome. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
This is the best nat 20 I could have rolled all goddamn night.
With this nat 20, you are able to catch the last bit of spirit that seems to flow from Steve's mask into your weapon. You also see the spectral figures start to slowly come back to you as you calm down from your rage. And the last face that you see shimmering before you is that of your father, the clan leader of the Skull Cleavers. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Man.
Emotions.
Man.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Well done. If you'd like to support the titties, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. We've got bonus content. We've got session notes from players. We've got bonus episodes. We've got other cool things. If you would like to sport some titties merch, including some Christmas titties merch, and also please head to tabletoptiddies.threadless.com, and Sarah's going to tell you about the sale that's going on right now.
Well, we also have a sale. I don't remember what it is. Rachel, do you know about the sale?
Hey, yes, I do. It's $12 shirts on Threadless, and everything else on Threadless is 20% off.
That's pretty great.
Whoa,
We've got lots
that's
of
so
cool
good.
Christmas stuff.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Christmas stuff. We got
Yeah.
2 new Christmas designs available on your favorite shirts, sweaters, tanks, cards, anything you want. It's holiday themed. And it's the holidays. Well, it's December, so it's the holidays. So you might as well get some holiday titty merch.
Deck the
Yes,
halls
it's
with
just
all
in
the
time.
20s.
Oh my
Da, da,
goodness.
da, 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 da. Yeah, we got some really cool holiday cards. We got some really cool holiday mugs. So you might as well check it out at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com.
Don't forget to follow us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies. And if you tweet using hashtag TTTiddies, we just might name an NPC after you. All of this information can be found on our website, which is www.tabletoptiddies.com. And every time I'm saying titties, it's with double D's, if you know what we mean.
Bye.
Bye.